Hey y'all, we are going to work on a difference function. Difference, it's actually a difference quotient. This is also known as the average rate of change. And it has some close ties to calculus. Okay, so the formula that we do whenever we're finding the difference quotient is in the numerator. It's f of x plus h. And then we're going to subtract from that our function, just f of x. And that's going to all be over h. And of course, we need to make sure that our h does not equal 0 because we cannot divide by 0. Okay, so say for this example right here, we're given f of x equals 2x squared and positive x negative 2. So the first thing I notice is that in the problem, I need to have my function and I need to plug in an h wherever I see an x, a positive h to be specific. Or you just replace x with x of h. And then the second part of the numerator is to just subtract the original function. So just make sure you put that in parentheses so your negative sign can be distributed to everything. And so I'm going to actually do the part here, which is plugging in the f of x plus h. I'm going to plug in x plus h wherever I see an x. So I get 2 times x plus h squared plus x plus h close and then a negative 2. So that's me going ahead and plugging in x plus h. And then now I can go on and actually do the whole numerator, which will be f of x plus h minus f of x all over h. My f of x plus h is 2. If I go ahead and FOIL the x plus h, because since it's being squared, that's technically what it's wanting you to do. What I get, you know what, let's just go and plug it in first. And then we'll go ahead and we'll FOIL that, okay? So this is x plus h minus 2. And then the formula says to subtract the whole f of x function. So that is why is it acting like this? So that is why I'm putting it in parentheses. Okay, so here I have 2 times x plus h squared. You're going to use FOIL to do that. X times x would be x squared. X times h is xh, and then we'd have another x times h. So we would actually have plus 2xh, and then on the last terms, I would have h times h, which would be h squared. Because this is a positive sign, these do not have to remain in parentheses anymore. And then we have a negative 2. And then if we distribute, we get negative 2x, negative x plus 2. And then we would actually need to distribute this 2. Oh, I have a bad habit of doing this. Right now, I'm working on the numerator. Once I kind of get it simplified a little bit, I'm going to go ahead and combine it and have the numerator and the denominator. Okay, so I know I need to distribute my 2 into this set of parentheses, and what I would get is 2x squared. 2 times 2 is 4. Signs are the same, so it's positive xh with our coefficient being 4. And then I have 2 times h squared, so it'd be plus 2h squared plus h, x plus h, minus 2 minus 2x squared minus x plus 2, still only working on the numerator. And then, let me see, I noticed that I do have some like terms. And what I have here is this 2x squared and that negative 2x squared could cancel. And then I have this positive x and that negative x that would cancel. Negative 2, positive 2. So now it looks like I've gotten to a point where I can actually write what's remaining in the numerator, and I'm going to put it over the denominator. So all of this was me working only with the numerator. And then I know that since I have an h in the denominator, there should be a way that I can cancel with an h that's in the numerator. If you look at the terms in the numerator, there's an operation of addition, which keeps me from being able to just cancel. But what I can do is I notice that each term has an h. So I'm actually going to pull out this greatest common factor of h. Basically, what we're doing here is division. And if you do 4xh divided by h, you get 4x. And then if you do 2h squared divided by h, we would get a positive 2h. And then if you do h divided by h, you would get 1. And that's a positive 1. And all of that is over h. Now, because the numerator is 2 terms multiplying each other, you can cancel. And so these h's would cancel, and our final answer would just be 4x plus 2h plus 1. This would be our f of x plus h minus our f of x all over our h. So that would be how you do a difference quotient, also known as the average rate of change. Bye, y'all.